Welcome children. Take out your geography book. Chapter 3. Today's topic is weather and climate. Not all days of a year feel the same. Now, what happens every day? We do not feel the same climate. Some day what we feel? We feel hot, some day cloudy, some day rainy. So, some days are hot, some days make us feel cold, some cloudy, while some days are humid and make us sweat a lot. Now, some days what we feel? Different days we feel different types. That is, some days we feel hot, some days we feel cold, some days we feel cloudy, some days it is too humid that makes us sweat a lot. Sometimes days are marked by a bright sunshine. Sometimes what happens? It is a very bright, shiny day, that is sunshine. While on other times, days may be wet and windy. Other days may be it is wet and windy. This daily changing state of atmosphere of a place is known as weather. And this daily changes of the atmosphere is only known as the weather. Weather is defined as the atmospheric condition of a certain place at a particular time of year. Now, what is weather defined as? Weather is defined as the atmospheric condition of a certain place which blows over a particular point of time. All weather changes take place in the lowest layer of the atmosphere. Now, all weather phenomena, where it takes place? It takes place in the lowest layer of the atmosphere. There may be different kinds of weather even during the course of day. Now, there are different types of weather even during the course of day. A sunny morning may be followed by a rainy afternoon. Sunny morning, it may followed by a rainy afternoon. Again, two regions within the same city may experience different weather. Again, what happens? Two regions of the same city. What they experience? They experience different weather conditions. For example, Kolaba in South Mumbai may experience heavy shower. Now, for example, Kolaba, which is in South Mumbai, what they experience? They experience heavy rainfall, while Juhu, situated slightly in the north, may enjoy a sunny day during the same time. While Juhu is situated, it is situated in the north, it enjoys a sunny day during the same time. Weather changes over a short period of time. Now, what happens? Weather changes over a short period of time. Now, climate. What is climate? On the other hand, climate refers to the sum total of the average weather condition that prevail at a particular place over a long period of time. Now, climate on the other hand, what does it refers to? It refers to the sun, which is the total average weather condition. It prevails over a particular place over a long period of time. And analysis of daily weather such as temperature, rainfall, humidity, cloud cover and sunshine of a place over a period of 30 to 35 years is done to determine the climate of a place. Now, climate. Analysis of the daily weather, that is after studying the daily weather, that is the temperature, rainfall, humidity, cloud cover and sunshine of a place, which remains for 30 to 35 years to determine the climate of a place. Accordingly, we can say Sahara has a hot desert type of climate. Now, what we can say? We can say that Sahara, it has a hot desert type of climate, while Sri Lanka has an equatorial. While Sri Lanka, it has an equatorial climate. Several other types of climate are prevalent throughout the world. In this way, many other types of climate are prevalent throughout the world, each having its own unique feature, and all weather conditions has its own unique features. Thus, we see that the weather may behave in an erratic manner. Climate is far steadier and also concerns a large area. Now, we see that how weather behaves. It behaves in an erratic manner, and climate, it is too steady. It is too steady and also remains for a larger area. Earlier, to determine the climate of a place, observation and recordings of different elements of weather such as temperature, pressure and precipitations were taken. Now, to determine the climate of a place, that is observation and recordings of different elements of weather, that is temperature, pressure and precipitation are taken. Now, satellite images help in providing relevant information on the climate of a region more quickly and accurately. Now, satellite images sent through satellite, it helps to provide correct information on the climate of a region too quickly and too correctly. Element of weather. Weather has several components of elements that are essential for determining that. Now weather has many components, or you can say that is the element that which is necessary to determine the climate of a place. Now comes the temperature. Temperature. What is temperature? Temperature is termed as a degree of hotness or coldness of air. Now temperature. What is temperature? It is termed as a degree of hotness or coldness of air. Temperature may vary from place. Now temperature, it varies from place to place due to various reasons. Differences in latitude. First point is the differences in latitudinal position. Lower latitudes closer to equator are generally warmer, and the higher latitudes closer to the pole. Now lower latitudes, which is closer to the equator, actually they are too warmer, and the higher latitudes which are closer to the pole. Now altitude. Now altitude means height of a place. The higher the altitude, the lower the chance. How much higher the height is, that much lower the temperature is. This explains why hill stations are cooler than plains, and for this reason this only says because hill stations have a higher altitude, and for this reason hill stations are cooler than the plain. Distance from the sea. Places close to the sea enjoy equable temperature. All this way from the sea experiences extreme of temperature. Now places which are very near to the sea, they enjoy the equable temperature, while the places far away from the sea, they experiences extremes of temperature. This explains why winter in Mumbai is so mild compared to that of Delhi, and for this reason winter, as it lies near the sea coast, and so while Delhi is far away from the sea coast, for this reason during winter the climate of Mumbai is mild as compared to the climate of Delhi. Ocean currents. Warm ocean currents increase the temperature of the coastal area. What increase the temperature of coastal area? That is the warm ocean currents. While cold currents lower the temperature. Cold currents, what they do? They lower the temperature. For example, the northeastern coast of Canada remains frozen during the long winter due to the cold Labrador current. For example, northeastern coast of Canada, it remains too frozen during the long winter due to cold Labrador current. The Norwegian coast, on the other hand, remains ice-free in winter due to warm North Atlantic. The Norwegian coast, on the other hand, it remains ice-free in winter due to warm North Atlantic drift. Third point is the wind. Wind coming from colder region lowers the temperature. Wind which comes from the colder region, that is you can say polar region, and they lower the temperature, while those coming from the warmer region make the temperature high, while the wind which comes from the warmer region, it makes the temperature high. Loo, for example, is a hot dry summer afternoon wind from the deserts of Rajasthan that blows over the western Ganga plain and causes severe heat wave as it makes the temperature soar. Now loo. What is loo? For example, loo. What is loo? It is a hot dry summer afternoon wind. Wind from the desert. It blows from the deserts of Rajasthan and over the western Ganga plain and causes too much heat wave, which makes the temperature soar. Now comes the vegetation cover. Forested areas provide shade and bring down the temperature. Now forested area, what does it do? It provides shade. It gives us shade and brings the temperature and lowers the temperature. Now atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure can be defined as the pressure of the column of air at one point on the earth's surface. Now atmospheric pressure, what it can be? It can be defined as the pressure of the column of air at one point on the surface on the earth's surface. Atmospheric pressure depends on factors such as altitude, temperature, moisture content and rotation of the earth. Now atmospheric pressure, what does it depend on? It depends on the factor, that is the altitude, that is the temperature, moisture content and even the rotation of the earth. As we reach higher altitude, pressure drops as the air becomes thinner or less dense. Now when we reach higher altitude, higher place, pressure drops and the air becomes thinner and less dense. Pressure is closely related to the temperature. Now pressure, it is closely related to the temperature of a place. If temperature becomes higher, the air expands and rises. If temperature, when it rises high, the air expands and also rises up. The molecules of air thus becomes less dense and exert less pressure. Now molecules of the air, so it becomes less dense and then they exert less pressure. Regions with lower temperature have denser air. Regions which has lower temperature, they have thick air, thereby causing it to sink to create the high pressure zone. Therefore, it causes to sink and create the high pressure zone. Now, here wet air exerts less pressure than dry air. Now, wet air, what does it do? It exerts less pressure than the dry air. The rotation of the earth deflects winds and causes them to pile up to form higher pressure zone. Now, earth rotation, it deflects the wind and then it causes them to pile up and form the high pressure zones. Subtropical high pressure zone, that is, or scatters them to form low pressure zones, or sometimes it scatters and form low pressure zones. Low pressure is usually associated with unsettled and sometimes stormy weather, as it cause flow of winds from surrounding high pressure area. Low pressure, usually it is related to the unsettled and sometimes it causes stormy weather, as it causes an inflow of wind from the surrounding high pressure area. On the other hand, calm and fair weather is expected in high pressure zone. On the other hand, very calm and fair weather. What is expected? It is expected in high pressure zone and it is cooler. And the cooler air, it gets sinks and get compressed. Wind. Moving here is called a wind. Moving here, what is called? It is called a wind. Wind is guided by the distribution of atmospheric pressure. Wind, what is guided? It is guided by the distribution of the atmospheric pressure. Wind always tends to blow from a region of the high pressure to a region of low pressure. Now wind, what it tends to blow? It tends to blow from a region that is from the high pressure area to the low pressure area. It tends to deflect the right on the right of its path in the northern hemisphere and to the left of the path in the southern. It tends to blow from the to the right of its path in the northern hemisphere and towards the left in the southern hemisphere. This deflection of wind is controlled by the Coriolis. Now this deflection of wind, it is controlled by the Coriolis force, which develops due to the rotation, and it develops due to the rotation of the wind. Velocity depends on the difference between high and low pressure. Now velocity of wind, it depends on the difference of the high and low pressure. High speed winds blow when there is too much difference in pressure. Now high speed wind, when it blows when there is too much differences in pressure. When the difference in pressure is less, the speed of wind is less too, and when the difference of pressure is less, the speed of wind is also too less. Wind modifies the weather of a place. Now wind, it drives the weather of a place considerably. Warm wind makes places warmer. Warm wind, what it does? It makes the place warmer, while cool wind decreases the temperature. While cold wind, what it does? It decreases the temperature of a place. Moist winds such as those over from the sea or ocean might bring rainfall. Now moist winds, that is over those with sea or the ocean, they bring rainfall to a place. Now humidity. What is humidity? Humidity is the amount of moisture content in the humidity means amount of water vapor present in the air. The moisture in the air develops due to evaporation of water from seas, rivers. Now moisture of the air, where it develops due to the evaporation of water that is from the seas, rivers and its lakes. The rate of evaporation is rapid when the temperature and wind speed are both high. Now rate of evaporation, what happens? It is too fast when the temperature and the wind speed both are high and when the air is clear with very less cloud cover. Warm air holds more moisture than cold air. Warm air, what it holds? too much of amount of moisture than the cold air. So humidity is higher in the lower latitude, and for this reason humidity is too higher in the lower latitude, where the air is higher than the higher latitude, where here the air is warmer than the higher latitude. Humidity is also higher in coastal areas and in the interior of the continental location. Humidity is even higher in the coastal area than in the interior parts of the continental location. Moreover, higher humidity is experienced during summer, and as warm air expand and then hold more moisture. Now, however, higher humidity it can be seen during the winter season, because during the summer season, because warm air during summer season the warm air expands and it can hold more and more moisture. Now revise this lesson again and again in your diary. Write chapter 3 explained in class and revise the lesson again and again. And with this I am ending my today's class. Goodbye.